Hi, my name is Courtney. I'm the lead researcher for the project on improving the transition from home to hospital for people who are living with dementia or other memory problems. This is an audiovisual information sheet which will give you the information that you need to decide whether or not you'd like to take part in this project. You're seeing this video because you've been invited to take part in a study on the experience of hospital admissions for people living with dementia and the carers who support them. This survey focuses specifically on the communication which takes place between people with dementia, their families, and healthcare staff during a hospital admission. Whether or not you participate is entirely your choice. If you don't want to participate, no action is needed. You can simply ignore this request. There are no consequences for declining, and you don't have to give us a reason. This video will help you decide if you'd like to take part. It explains why we're doing this study, what your participation will involve, and what the benefits or potential risks to you may be, and what will happen after the study is done. Before you make your decision, please feel free to talk to other people about the study, including family, friends, or trusted healthcare professionals if you'd like to talk through the options before you decide about taking part. So what's the purpose of this research? The purpose of this study is to better understand the experience of individuals with dementia and their family carers when they visit A&E departments or are admitted to hospital. Previous research has shown us that individuals with dementia and their caregivers can find this experience stressful and challenging. Our hope is that by improving our understanding of the challenges you face, we'll be able to improve the process to make it better for those who are admitted to hospital in the future. Who can take part? If you're a person living with dementia and you have visited an A&E department or been admitted to hospital via A&E in Hampshire in the last 2 years, we're interested in hearing about your experience. We're also interested in hearing about your experience if you're the carer or supporter of someone with dementia who has visited an A&E or been admitted to hospital in the last 2 years. What will your participation involve? This survey will ask you about your experience of attending A&E or being admitted to the hospital. There are a mix of questions, some of which will ask you to rate certain elements of the experience on an agreement scale, and others which will ask you to write a short free-text response. The survey shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes to complete. You'll have an option to close and reopen the survey if you need a break. If you choose to take part in this study, your completion and submission of the survey will be taken as a sign of your consent to having your information included in the final research project. What are the possible risks? There are no physical risks in participating in this survey. However, we do realize that reflecting on an experience of hospital care can be upsetting for some people. While we've tried our best to ensure the content is appropriate, some people may feel upset when they complete the survey. If you find that responding to the survey is upsetting you, please feel free to leave the survey incomplete and end your participation. If after completing the survey you feel you need to speak to someone about the care that you received in hospital, you can contact the PALS department at the hospital you attended, or contact your local Alzheimer's Society for support. The contact details for those organizations are provided on the last page of this survey. So what happens after the study? The data collected in this study will form part of my doctoral project, and it's going to be published as part of my thesis. The data that's collected in this phase of research is going to be used to develop interview plans, which explore in more detail the issues which you've raised in the survey. The data collected from this survey will be stored securely, in line with UK data protection laws. If you're interested in receiving a copy of the summary, please contact me and I'll ensure that you receive a summary result. Thanks for taking the time to watch this information video. If you'd like to participate in this research, please indicate that by ticking the boxes on the front page of the survey and completing the survey and returning it to me. Thanks for your time.